Hey cookies, welcome to today's episode where we are breaking down Cream Unicorn Cookie in our topping guide. So excited about this one. Cream Unicorn Cookie has made a massive impact here. We'll talk about that in a second. So thank you for tuning in. As always, questions or comments throughout the episode, do let me know. I love to hear from you cookies. On top of that, great ways to stay connected down below, along with timestamps for today's episode, where we will talk about Cream Unicorn Cookie. We'll give you the topping guide. On top of that, of course, we'll go take Cream Unicorn Cookie out for a stroll with the team and pull it all back together for a little bit of an outtake retrospective like we always do. So again, thank you for tuning in, but let's get moving here. So we got Cream Unicorn Cookie, a brand new epic cookie that came with the Disney crossover event. A very, very powerful one here that recently dropped. It is a healing cookie. It sits in the back of your team, helping buff and all those fun things, but obviously recover that much needed health. Now, it is a very, very powerful cookie. If you've been following my channel, you've seen the drops on the meta. We've talked about those shifts as well, which is certainly most important, but also a huge PvE team player as well. So here's what we got going on. Midsummer Night Streams, 17-second cooldown. The music starts and the Cream Unicorn Cookie transforms into the Dreamy Unicorn. The Dreamy Unicorn reduces crit damage received by the team and charges towards the enemies, silencing them. While silence, the enemy's skill cooldown will be paused. The Dreamy Unicorn will leave dancing butterflies behind itself. These butterflies will fly towards the allies and heal them. The amount of healing received depends on the amount of HP lost. Regular healing targets will receive a damage reducing buff. So silence for 1 second, healing for 1.6% damage per each 1% of HP lost, healing 72.8% of damage, crit damage reduction at 17.5 for 10 seconds, damage reduction at -5% for 12%, stacks up to 3 times. That is so powerful, cookies. Absolutely bonkers there. So those are all the key pieces about Cream Unicorn Cookie, but now we're going to dive into the guide for you here today, and this is exactly what you want to be on. 5 Swift chocolates. Imagine getting those 3 stacks on top of that, getting that ultimate cookie move there, skill set going as fast as you can. So the ability to reduce your cooldown's big. In my case, I've got it at 15%, which is a lot, and very, very excited about that in terms of what we have for this particular cookie. Now, the second piece is always the bonus effects. Bonus effects, that's going to be big for this one, is always survivability. Damage resist is going to be huge, but also, again, focusing on that cooldown in terms of a tier 1. We want more cooldown for this cookie. Additionally, HP and defense is nice. And then other resistance is helpful as well. So other tier things to consider, certainly attack, crit percent, and then some of those other resistance pieces, like I said. So that's what it's going to be about for this particular cookie. Now, here we got defense, crit resist. This one we have damage resistance, HP, and attack. Here we got attack speed, amplified buff, and defense. Attack, amplified buff, and then attack, amplified buff, and HP. No additional cooldowns. We do have some decent key survival skills, particularly this damage resistance one, which is pretty high up there, which is nice in terms of that piece. Ultimately, I would probably give this more of a 5 because I really, really want some more damage resistance focused stuff relative to some of the attack. And then additionally there, we definitely need more cooldown for Cream Unicorn Cookie. So, but we can always make that stuff better. And that is the key toppings for you here today and things to pay attention to. Now, let's go ahead and take Cream Unicorn Cookie out for a stroll with the team because that is most certainly and always very, very important for us. So we'll go to our 8. Let's take a look at what we have going on here as always. And go ahead and edit our team. We will go grab our Cream Unicorn Cookie here. Once we find Cream Unicorn Cookie. Here we go. Let's go right there. Plenty of healing, plenty of damage. Let's go ahead and get it going. because we want to show how the silence is going to work. We're going to do this. We'll leave auto off as well. They'll definitely attack. So here's how that goes. Boom. 10-second cooldown, which is great. So that means we can get some of these stacks on. You can see these things, damage down, damage down. All right, we'll get ready here again. Here we go, right through the line. Boom, silenced. Perfect. Crit damage down. All right, let's go for it. Boom. All right, we'll save it for the bad boss here. Last but not least, ready? Boom. There we go. Boom. Pretty awesome. Very, very awesome. Excited to work with Cream Unicorn Cookie in terms of all kinds of things here, and looking forward to that. So again, time to bring this episode home today for you and what we all covered in the episode here just now. So here's what we got going on. Again, we talked about Cream Unicorn Cookie. We talked about some of the big pieces, waves that this cookie has made in terms of the impact of the meta. We gave you that breakdown and talked about the toppings, those 5 swift chocolate toppings there to reduce that cooldown. You can see mine's at roughly 10 seconds, 9 seconds, which is great. Huge, huge impact to the team. And then last but not least, we took the cookie out for a stroll, gave you 5 cookies and saw it go to town. Very, very cool. And looking forward to leveraging this cookie particularly more. So appreciate you tuning in, cookies. Again, questions, comments, do let me know. I love to hear from you. As always, great ways to stay connected. We got a ton of things coming here on the channel as always. So till next time, cookies, we'll see you again soon. Mythras Cookie out.